Oh my gosh. And to think I was done buying gaming mice. I thought I was done. I thought I found the perfect gaming mice. And it turns out I missed just one. Hey, what's going on, guys? JKT here. Welcome back to another video. Today I invest more money into another gaming mice. What gaming mice, you may ask? Well, this one I don't even know how I came across it. I just kind of came across it. I was searching the internet, and I don't even know how, honestly, it was just there. But you guys remember the FinalMouse? Yeah, the one with the honeycomb, you know, with the cherry red and the cherry black. Well, there is another competitor that is looking to compete and possibly beat the FinalMouse. And that is the glorious Model O. Yeah, it's not the best name for a gaming mice, but it looks just like it, possibly even better. So we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about it. I'm on the website right now. I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys want to go ahead and look at it yourselves. But we will be looking at it here right now. So, but let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over. And here it is, guys. Here it is. This is the Model O from Glorious. I actually have never heard of this company before. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever heard of the company. I think they're, Glorious. If you ever heard of them. This is actually my very first time hearing about them. Like I said, I think I was just on the internet browsing, and this happened to come across, and I thought it was the FinalMouse, and then I looked a little bit closer and realized it definitely wasn't. So if you guys are interested in wanting to go ahead and register, unfortunately you can see here reservations are closed for the moment, but the mouse is coming out in May. So not too long of a wait, but you know, for me, I like to just buy my stuff. So this is the Model O, and you can see it looks very similar to the FinalMouse. It's got the honeycomb design here on the top, and it also is on the bottom as well. So you got a full honeycomb design. Of course, you got the Glorious symbol there. First impressions, the mouse looks just like a FinalMouse. So if you own a FinalMouse, or if you've ever seen a FinalMouse, it's a very similar design. The only difference is that it's not honeycomb throughout the entirety of the mouse. You see the honeycomb here at the top, but the sides are, you know, covered up. There's no honeycomb design on the sides. But this also has RGB lighting, which, of course, RGB is life, guys. RGB is life. So this is the mouse. It comes in 4 different colors. So you have a matte black. Oop, I didn't mean to click that. You have a matte black, a matte white, glossy black, and a glossy white. So like I said, first impressions, I'm liking the mouse. Of course, you've got that braided cable. So for those of you guys who are not fans of the braided cable, of course, you may not want to pick up this mouse. But it looks really good. And I'll be honest with you, I thought I found my perfect mouse, which review coming soon for that. And I'm not done. Text work is never done. But let's go ahead and scroll down and let's look at some more, see if it gives us any more details on it. So this is the Model O, the world's lightest RGB gaming mouse. So the matte variant is going to weigh 67 grams, and the glossy models are going to weigh 68 grams. So it's about 1 gram heavier than the matte. Now, I believe the FinalMouse, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, comes in at about 67 grams. So it's the same weight as the FinalMouse, which is awesome. Gotta love that. But again, I'm liking the detail. I like the way this looks. I thought maybe the honeycomb design would be too much for me, but I'm liking it. So, of course, it's got the honeycomb shell for strength and comfort. The Model's O honeycomb shell is the key to achieving further lightweight while maintaining its ultra-durable strength. You barely feel like you're playing it or using it to play your games, which, you know, for me, I love having a lightweight mouse, even though the mouse I have right now is not that bad. It's actually very light for its size, but I do always love having a lightweight mouse. Makes it much easier to play during games. Heavy mice, they're not bad, but you know, nobody wants a heavy mice when you're trying to shoot somebody down. So, it's got an ascendant core, which is light and flexible. Like, it's not even there. The advertising here on the website is really, really good, but like I said, it does have that braided cable. I don't really like that, but you know what? It's at the very end where you're going to be plugging in the computer, so I can actually deal with that for the time being. That cable looks really, really long. I wonder how long that is. Maybe 10, 25 feet. I don't know. I'm kind of just guesstimating, but it seems like a pretty long cord, which I always appreciate when a company gives you a nice long cord when you have a gaming mice, just because it makes it a lot easier to move around. It doesn't feel like the cord is being weighed down or that there's not enough cord to be able to get from you to the desk. So I do like that, which is really nice. It's very according to what they say, very light and flexible. So they say it makes it feel like you're using a wireless mouse. I don't know about that. Usually you can always tell when there's a cable there, but you know, we'll see. This guy glides smoothly with the G-skate feet. So of course are these grommets here, which are always appreciated. So I definitely like that. Looks like it's got 100% pure virgin PTEE rounded edges that don't snag on your mouse pad, so you would glide like the blades on ice. Comes in at 0.81 millimeters thickness for maximum lifespan, so definitely not bad. I'm kind of interested in the white, but the black also looks pretty nice. I don't know what color you guys like. Let me know in the comments, but I do like the honeycomb design at the bottom and at the top. This mouse looks really good. Like I said, it looks very similar to a FinalMouse, but it has RGB lighting and it doesn't have a full honeycomb design everywhere, just in certain areas. So now let's go ahead and get to the sensor. So here we are. It's got, of course, the honeycomb design there. You got, is that a DPI switch? I think that is a DPI switch. I don't know. I'll have to get my hands on it, but uses the Pixart 3360 sensor, which a lot of gaming mice do. So if you guys have never used the Pixart 3360 sensor, which I don't know, maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but overall, really good sensor. I think it's been around for a while, if I remember correctly. So it's definitely very trustworthy. So no issue there. I definitely like the fact that they're using that sensor. I enjoy it. A lot of gaming mice I own have that sensor, so it's a good sensor overall. It has a DPI indicator, which, okay, that must be it, letting you know where you're at. But it does, of course, require the software, which, of course, you'll download at their website, which is here. Then, again, using the Pixar 3360 sensor. And it has a 1,000 hertz pulling rate. Really nice. And then, of course, it's a 0.7 millimeters lift-off distance. So, for those of you guys who are into that. Overall, I think the sensor, really good. So, no complaints there. So, it looks like it's a really, really good competitor to the FinalMouse, and I believe the pricing is much cheaper, because if you guys have tried to purchase a FinalMouse right now, it is expensive, anywhere from $200, $300. They're not cheap to get, and that's just because I don't think there's a lot of them being made. And then there was, of course, a whole issue with it before. So yeah, you guys can probably see, or if you're probably familiar with it, I don't know, but of course, here you are. You can see the colors here. Now, I will be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of glossy mice. Just because my hands, I'm going to say my hands sweat a lot, especially when I'm playing for long hours. So having that glossy feel is probably not going to work. So I'm definitely going to get the matte. I'm thinking more of the matte white. I do like the matte black because it's more of a gray, like a gunmetal gray, than really like a pure black, because the mouse that I use is sort of that gunmetal gray, and I like that. So I might go ahead and pick that up. I might pick up the white. I'm not too sure yet, but it looks good. It looks good. It looks so cool. Like I really wish I had an opportunity to have purchased this mouse. Now the mouse is coming out in May. So for those of you guys who are wondering, it does tell you on the website here at the very beginning. Look forward to it in May. So we'll go back up to the top real quick, and I'll show you here. So where is it at? Stay tuned for the global Model O launch in May. You can enter your email below to go ahead and be notified when it actually released. So I did actually subscribe so that I can know when it gets released. Now, I did also see it on Amazon as well. So for those of you guys who want to buy it off Amazon, you can go to Amazon and you can see it there. You can add it to your list. Of course, it'll say currently unavailable because technically it's not released, but it says it's not in stock. So I don't know. I think some areas like the UK have already got the mouse. Now it's just waiting to come to America. Then, of course, you do have the software. They do say the software is optional. It is a driver-free mouse, but if you want to do any extra customization, then having the software is definitely going to be where you want it. Then, of course, you do have the specifications, so what they show you here, what they kind of went over a little bit for you. So, again, sensors using the PMW 3360 sensor. It's using Omron mechanical switches for 20 million clicks. It's got 6 buttons. Tracking speed is 250 plus IPS. Weight is 67 grams for, again, the matte, or 68 for the glossy. Acceleration, pull rate, lift-off distance. So you've got all the information here. I am curious to see the Okay, so it's 6.5 feet for the cable length. So it's about, I was way, I was giving them more feet than I should have, but 6.5 feet. Uses a standard USB 2.0. Oh, that's interesting. I know some mice use 3.0, right? I know some mice actually have it. You can use a 3.0. I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was actually taking a nap and I was on my phone. When I wasn't taking a nap, I was on my way to sleep. I was on my phone. I saw this and I had to do a video. So I'm a little tired, but I had to make this video because I wanted to go ahead and talk and give my first impressions or first initial impressions of this mouse, because I'm gonna get it. If you don't know me, I am gonna get this mouse. So let's go ahead and go to the pricing of it. So, oh, what? Wow, that's awesome. So yeah, it's $49.99 if you want the matte versions, or $59.99 if you want the glossy versions. Now I can only imagine that if everybody gets this mouse, it is going to be sold out really quickly. So when it comes out in May, you better get your hands on it. I know I'm going to try my best to get my hands on it. The only question from here is just deciding what color, if I want the matte black or the matte white. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the glossy. I like having the matte just because of the type of material that's on it. Because of the matte finish is just much better to hold and grip than the glossy. It just feels like it'll just slip out of my hand. I'll be gaming and then the mouse will just flicker all the way over there. I can't have that. So, but it is going to, of course, be available worldwide. So again, it comes out and gets released in May. So make sure you guys are keeping up to date. I'll let you guys know when it does come out. I'm more than likely try my best to keep up with it so I can go ahead and buy it, because this looks like it's going to be really good, especially for that price point. That is a really good price point. That's very competitive with a lot of other gaming mice that are out there. And if it is as good as it seems here, then I'm going to be pretty excited. Like I said, I've never heard of Glorious before. So this is a new company for me. So far I'm very, very impressed with it. So very impressed. So I think this is a great year for it to be a techie. This is a great year to be a techie. There's just new stuff coming out left and right. So many things that are coming out. It's just a great year. So I'm excited about the Glorious Model O. I'm just going to call it the O mouse. The O mouse. So is it going to be a FinalMouse killer? I don't know. I didn't get a chance to get the FinalMouse. I don't own it, so I don't know. Maybe you guys can let me know how good the FinalMouse is, if it's really that good or if it's okay. Go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. But what are you guys' thoughts on the Model O? Are you guys going to be picking it up when it releases next month, which is actually right around the corner, so it's not that far away. So I don't know if there's a specific date or if just in May it's going to release. I hope it releases at the very beginning of May, just so I can get my hands on it. But if you guys do want to see me do a review on it, just let me know down in the comments below. I will be more than happy to do a review of this gaming mouse for you, because like I said, I thought I was done with gaming mice for a little bit, and then I saw this and I said, well, not yet. This is got to be in my inventory. I have a wide collection and I need to have this in my collection. It just looks good. I like the design. I like the fact that they do give you some options. Of course, I'm sure some people would probably want other colors, but the fact that it has RGB, look, you get RGB, you don't get that with the FinalMouse. So, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys on your thoughts on the Model O. Are you guys going to pick it up? Do you guys even care? Or are you guys just like, it's another mice, I don't feel like buying it. But for 50 bucks, I don't know. That's a competitive price. It's a steal. So until next time, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Of course, make sure you guys do like the video if you guys enjoyed. I will be having some more reviews coming out of 2 more gaming mice before I do a keyboard review, which I haven't done in a little bit, but I do have 2 mice that I want to go and review for you guys. So look forward to that. Also, if you guys have not checked out the most recent short film that I did here on the channel, I'll have that. Actually, it's not there. It's right over here. I do this every time I point this way. It's actually this way. So it'll be over here. It'll be an eye, so you can go ahead and check out that video. And, of course, if you guys like what you see, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that way you know when I upload another video and when I go ahead and get this mouse. And also, of course, follow me on all the social medias. And until next time, guys, I will see you in the next video. Stay techy.
Did you wanna ask the lover's question? Did you wanna ask the lover's question?